Alright, welcome back to Strangetopia. And tonight we're doing something a little different as well. So I'm going to keep building the world as we do, but as we go on breaks, I'm going to start playing a little card game with Azuri here. We've got our card game set up, and the card game in mind right now is a game called Weeds. And don't worry, we'll walk you through how to play it before we go. But I figured it'd be a nice sort of change of pace for a Saturday night stream. Wouldn't mind having a little bit of variety in here instead of just playing Universim. So what I'm going to do is basically start building up a little bit of the world here, and then we'll hop over to a card game, play a few rounds, and then keep coming back and forth. And I'm of the mind that she's probably going to win. But that is still to be seen. So we last left off. Oh yeah, let's do Twitch. Well, let's see if that's going to work today. It did. And back to game. Okay. Alright, try it again there. Okay, so we left off. We are just slowly but surely reaching out, upgrading everything we possibly can in the medieval tree here. I'm going to start accumulating more resources as I go along. And really at this point in time, we're pretty close to getting into modern age, but I do want to make sure that everything is super balanced before I go forward with that. Should have fire control everywhere. We should have engineers everywhere. But I'm going to start filling in the little spots that we don't have anybody in. That's going to take a little while, but we got a couple hours tonight. And yeah, we'll just keep picking away. I hope everybody's having a good night tonight. And what I really want to do is make sure that we give these guys enough time to basically just grow into their world without rushing them into it, you know? We want to get up to, hopefully we can get 1,000 nuggets for modern age, if the game doesn't really start fighting back on it. But I've seen that as a potential a lot of times where it's just like, nope, you can't make it anywhere. Okay, oh, is what it is. But every once in a while, like I said, we're going to try and start with card games as well. So, you know, every half an hour or so we'll stop and do about 10-15 minutes of cards. Let the world grow, and as long as there's nothing super brutal coming our way, I'll just let it run. Yep. Yeah, no tornadoes. We got a blizzard coming up, but we'll try and skip this winter anyways, just to get a bit more water in our stored capacity. Always use more parks. I think I'm just gonna slowly dot the whole landscape with them. I know it's gonna take a lot of water to do that, but it'll look nice. I do wish there was another smaller park. We have Anticity Alley here, but we're limited to 10 of them across the planet, and that goes by pretty damn fast. This is going to be a really nice area, though, right here. Move that boat back down there. And let's, before I forget, let's move that up here. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, it's a little tricky remembering where you left off, but it's one of those aspects of the game where you kind of get used to it, you know? Fit something here. That'd be really nice if I can get a cemetery in here, but pretty slim. Oh, oh, wow. I will take it. Then we'll fit another one over here. Yeah. Oh. At least the engineers has a bit more leniency on this one. Build some engineers out to the cemetery. And what I'm going to do is the smallest bridge in the world, hopefully, right here. Too small. Come on. That would have been nice. Good enough for me right here. That should help get them across on that side. They can deal with this over here, though. Array for Mojo. Enough. Oh well, boat's gone. Prioritize these cemeteries. Sure we're not getting any more infected zones on that area there. I'd love to have a bridge and a little hub over here, but I can't build right here, which kind of sucks. Hey, Livy. Believe all our research is done. Let's just double check here. Yep, everything up to modern age is done. So we're going to stand by on that until we are 100% upgraded on this entire planet. And we have a lot of resources of everything. I'd almost like to be maxed on my warehouse storage by the time we get into modern age. And then just upgrade our storage capacity as quickly as possible so we can start getting a whole bunch of other materials. I got a feeling by the time we get into modern age, I'll have enough planks and bricks accumulated that we'll be able to really rock this fast. I'll try and do about, say, about half an hour of Universim and then 15 minutes of cards. Sort of balance it like that. Again, barring any disasters or anything that we have to kind of revert back to, I'll pause the card game and we'll go back onto Universim. But I've had a lot of fun with this game in the past. Yeah, Weeds is a pretty interesting card game. You have to grow your own little crop of weeds with cards. Looks nice. Yeah, it certainly is competitive. You'll be able to get into it pretty good. Why is this cemetery down? And that engineer's coming up right now, and we'll do one more right here. Don't really need the water though. Maybe what I'll try and do is sort of get up to like 200 planks and bricks that I owe, and then that'll be a good spot to pause. Kind of counterintuitive on what I've been doing most of this run through, but it'll be another kind of stress test for them, see if they can handle it. And I think with the amount of people that we do have right now, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm looking at everything we place gets built pretty damn fast. And a couple hours from now, we should be able to get into modern age relatively easily. See how our courier huts are doing. Pretty evenly spaced. Could always use more, so let's give them one more here. There we go. And one more desert one. That'll be nice. I don't think they have to be this evenly spaced, but I do like it for aesthetics. Give them all their basic needs as well. This warehouse is already getting full of oil, which I don't really need in there. But oil is in the desert, so that would make sense. So I'm actually going to let them ride on that one. And I'll put one more oil jack down over here. Okay, planks are slowly starting to catch up with the bricks. Good call. Probably that mountainside affected zone. Is it? No, it's not. What's going on over here? You are upgrading or out of range? Not quite sure. You know what? It's a little excessive, but not a bad time to put down another cemetery. Especially when we're so damn close to exiles, we might cause some warfare. Might be a lot of bloodshed, so let's make sure that that area is completely covered. Yeah, you're aggressive with them. Mm-hmm. Yep. They might send something after you. Yeah, sticks are pretty effective. Not super effective, but pretty effective. At 95 and 144, doing okay there. Let me take a look at my wood refineries here. Yeah, we are fully staffed on 6 wood refineries. Could be doing alright though. I see myself dipping below 1,000 at this point in time. That'll be my indicator. We gotta get that cemetery up. It's a double-edged sword of sending people out here to build the cemetery as they die on their way to make the cemetery. Yeah, it's their fault. gods are not just. Skip this winter for a whole bunch of different reasons. Hopefully that gets rid of this blizzard, and also I want to get full storage of water. How many guard towers do I have? 34. Yeah, building up. Okay, I think I'm gonna go religious focus on this just to keep getting more points accumulated. We got the wolves attacking that still don't stand a chance. Yeah, they're toast before I can even get over to them. Have everybody assigned in both of these? Yeah, we are. I don't think I ever have to worry about wolves at this point in time. Now that we know where they spawn, right at the mountain, should be fine. Still have to worry about volcanoes there, but that's a future problem. Okay, let's try and trade a whole bunch of bricks for all the remaining material that they have. Let's go to the other exiles. Whoa, what are you doing to my national forest here? No, no, no. The only place I don't have fire protection. And we got 815 up for water, so that's pretty good. That should be able to hit close to our goal of 7,500 by the end of this year, and if not, we'll just skip another winter there. Yeah. Well, Jack, let's get a couple people in here, not many. Whole plan is just to trickle in oil from everywhere and not really over encumber any one particular well. If I can keep them all kind of just trickling in, then it'll be sort of less inconvenient when they all run out. The only thing I wish about, if ministers placed oil rigs and gas rigs, then I would probably use them, but they don't. Okay, so got our religious focus going on here. Really trying hard to assign not immortals, but there's a lot. Oh, I just assigned Controller Cassie as an engineer. Yeah, go for it. Okay, these Sleepy Spring sanctuaries are all, I don't know, I think they look too uniform. I gotta start like 90 in them and spinning them around and stuff like that. That would work great if it fit. And the exile dome does protect them from fire. Now if they have fire inside the dome, they're toast. But I don't think that really happens too often. Go find our other exile buddies and trade with them. I will take all your stuff. And I will take all your stuff. Cool. That knocked us down. That gives us a little bit more storage at least. $9.52 with 23 kids coming up. That's not bad. Creating some reservoirs, eateries, cemeteries, the whole shebang. I kind of wish that the Sleepy Spring sanctuaries had like different variations, you know, just different bench and tree placement or something like that. Very much like how you place a shop and it's one of like 5 different kinds of shops. It'd be really nice if they had variations on the different sanctuaries there, because it does get a little kind of weird looking at like very linear parks. But slowly, and like the parks aren't super heavy on water, but at 7 water each, right? They do take a hit on our water supply, but it looks like we'll get fairly close to the 7,000 mark by winter on this one. $962 with 200 laborers. Let's see if we have any empty buildings. I'll add those guys in the kinetic. I'll add cemetery. Go over the courier's hut, assign all here. There we go. Want to make sure that everything's got what it needs in here. So let's go back over to the eateries. Cemeteries first. Upgrade a couple of those at a time. Eateries. Those are all full. Let's do a couple more upgrades there. Engineers. Get 3 engineers in each that we can. And a few more upgrades. Okay. So I'm kind of at a good problem now, is I'm trying to overwhelm them with stuff, and they are just knocking this shit out faster than I can upgrade stuff. I could do the upgrade all. Not going to do that, but very good to see that no matter what I throw at them, they're just, yeah, okay, yeah, we don't have much required for any of it. Iron might be an issue eventually, though, too. So let's get on another iron mine. That way we can get more trickling in somewhere else. course, the most iron we can get is in the inaccessible spots. I'm lucky. I might be able to something around here. Guess not. Nope. Game ain't playing like that. I lose 1,000 iron just by going like an inch, but that is not gonna work over there. So we'll just have to build a couple mines. Build one here. And I'll build another one right here. At least that'll get this area going. Make sure that I don't have any forgotten iron mines as well. Or oil jacks for that matter. Okay, oil jacks are fine. Got a lot of farms that still need to be upgraded. Somebody in all these fire stations, which is good. Iron mine. Yeah, it's just the 2 that we put down. Yeah, I'll up the rate just a bit. There we go, get 3 in everybody. That will bring that up to 6.4. That should be fine for what we're using them for right now. Shouldn't have to drop back down to 0. How about glass? 35 needed, not too bad. 30 and 42. Yeah, I can't get these guys too overwhelmed. It's not a bad thing because that should help our population where they got nothing to do. All they're gonna do is mate. $10 left for the next trade. Odds are, even if we get the time limit on the 10 minutes, they're not going to have anything for the next like 20 or half an hour or so, because what I try and do is basically buy everything off of them so they're down at 0. And it helps a lot for more so modern age, where they actually change. You know, if one civilization gets steel and electronics, if I buy all that, there's a chance that they'll have chemicals and plastics the next time. There's a chance, but yeah, I'm not going to see a house there for a long time. I saw you come into orbit. You ain't getting away that easy, buddy. Into the lake with you. Nope. No nuggets were harmed. Many nuggets were scared. Plant some trees. There we go. And it looks like I'm close enough to be happy with this, where I don't need to get a maximum amount. As long as I had at least 4,000 stored, then I'm fine with hitting winter. So we're well above that. I'm not going to really worry about that. I do have to keep an eye on the actual input, though, because the more we grow, obviously the more we're going to use. And these lakes aren't getting any fuller with what I'm doing right now. I just have to hold on until we get to modern age. So I'm going to lean on my main lake a little bit more. Normally I'm going to try and reduce this down to like 1 space age pump and maybe 2 modern pumps at the end of this whole thing, but we'll get 2 more upgraded right now. So from 120 output to 160, that'll help us quite a bit. Engineers, why is this engineer's not doing what it needs to do? Yeah, I guess they do like sleeping on the job, eh? Do a redundant one here anyways. Maybe I'll start putting barracks down as well. Now that's my only thing, is if I put barracks down, does that instigate the fight? If I have no other soldiers, do they have any reason to go to war? Question of ethics. Yeah. Well, our reason for war right now is that we are built right into their cities. You know, I get that warning every time I put down something, and I've just totally ignored it on this particular run through. Usually I try and stay clear of them, but I'm trying this different method here of just encompassing them, and hopefully they can't grow any farther than that, which makes, you know, pretty good sense to me. But I've basically just built up to the line where I can't build any closer. Cool. Yeah. Okay, we're going into winter. We don't have a lot of projects going on. But you know what? I think this is probably a good time to segue into our first game. Let get set up there and start our first game. See how it goes. Okay. I'm going to keep the planet running. I'll run it on slow speed, just in case anything gets away from us. But hopefully everything's working. We got no injured or sick. I'm just going to let this chill, and we're going to move over the table. Of course, something died. Okay, wild animals. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. I'm not super concerned about wild animals. Okay, I'm going to switch over. Done. Hopefully, what we got going on here is that you can all see this.
Mm-hmm.
And you can hear us both with kind of moderate distancing here. So let's try and move this central spot here.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, you want to explain the rules?
Alrighty. So, I will also give some visuals here too, actually. Or one more. There he is. So, the name of the game is called Weeds. Weeds is a pot planting game. So, the object of the game is to grow the most plants in your garden. How to play. Shuffle the cards, then deal each player 5 cards face down. The remainder of the cards should be stacked face down in the center of the table. Also, each player needs to have a space in front of him or her to build a garden. The garden can hold up to and should never exceed 5 cards. Player to the left of the dealer will take the first turn and then play clockwise. When you play, select a card from the deck and then either play or discard 1 card from your hand. If the deck runs out, continue playing without cards. If you cannot play, then you must discard a card. The round ends when a player has 5 plant cards in his or her garden, and all the players run out of cards. Add the number of pot plants together, and see who has the highest score. Keep playing until one player reaches 50 points. The player with the highest score wins. If there's a tie, play another round. So I grabbed the cards so I can explain them a bit better here so you guys can see what's going on here. when you pick up cards, you can have anywhere from 1 to 6 on first the plants on each card. This will be the plants that you plant in your garden. The next is called the dandelion. The dandelion can block a spot in your garden. So if you can only have 5 cards and you have a dandelion, that means you can only plant up to 4 pot plants. You want to get rid of those as quickly as you can and strategically. The only way to get rid of your dandelion is a weed killer. You can use the weed killer on either your own garden or on someone else's garden. It's up to you. Busted. The cops have come in and found your pot gardens. They will take the highest card out of your garden and discard it, and you also lose a turn. Potzilla. Potzilla is the best card in the deck. This card is played and it wipes out the other player's entire garden. So if you've got this, you've got a good sure way of hoping to win. And the last action card we have is Stealing. Stealing is, as you would assume, stealing from the other person's garden. So you can take any amount of pot plants out of there. So you can take the 6, the 5, the 4, the 3, the 2, or the 1. And that's kind of all the cards.
And the hippie.
Hmm?
And the hippie.
Oh yeah, and the hippie. I forgot about him.
Yeah, most people forget about hippies.
And the hippie. The hippie is a pothead. So he will smoke the smallest number of pot plants in your garden. So hopefully you have one.
Alright, steal them up. Play a couple rounds and see where we're at.
Good to me.
Okay. And the round begins. I'm gonna start throwing a dandelion in your garden.
Aww. Well, I'll accompany the dandelion with a pot plant.
Okay. I got 3 pot plants in mine.
Well, so do I.
Yeah, that's nice. How about another 2?
How about cops showing up?
Man.
I'm going to get that dandelion. I'm gonna plant a little friend down in my garden.
Oh, that was 3 turns. You busted, and then you planted, and then you took, like, you did 3 turns there. You should have just done 2. See, she reads the rules, but she doesn't listen to the rules.
Yeah, I got a little confused.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna throw another 2 down there.
Alrighty.
Okay, and I'll do a 4-banger.
Ooh. Well, the 4-banger had some dandelions in it.
Weeds in my weeds, man.
Yeah.
Well, gotta get rid of those weeds. With the weed killer.
Thanks for sharing some of your weeds with me, though.
Yeah, no worries. I just got rid of my weed killer. What'd you do?
And I played the 3 plant.
Oh, 3 plant. You got 3 over there?
Yeah.
Can I have it? I got this. Take that over there. Yeah.
But only because I like that 4 sum over there.
That's true. 4 is better than 3, last I checked. I checked again.
Well, that's okay, because I finally finished my harvest.
Yep, I had nothing to block it with. Okay, so that's round 1. So let's divvy up the scores here. Let's record it down here. Okay, how many you got?
I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
11 for you. And I got 11 for me. Okay, let's do one more round.
Ah, you had Godzilla.
No. You put it away. You didn't even put it back in the deck.
What do you mean?
I didn't know about that.
I thought I just saw it in your hand there.
Because there's probably, I don't think you put it back in the deck.
Oh.
All right. Okay. Have at her.
Well, something was just left behind from last game, that's all.
Was it?
Yeah.
There's a couple of them.
Ooh. That's okay. I heard they're great for the harvest.
Yeah, pretty nice. Got my modest harvest going on.
Oh, it's such a cute little baby.
And it grows a little bit more each passing day. Man, hippies like clean gardens, man.
Whoa. Really hurt they do.
They do. God damn hippies. Blast some more Slayer.
Oh, smoking more weed.
Yeah.
Wait, no, smoke less weed.
I'll just take that so you can't smoke any weed.
That's not very nice of you. Why don't you still the garden here?
I'm trying. It's not really working all that well.
I mean, really should not have done that.
Yeah.
I think the cops come a mile away.
That's it. You get too big, you get busted, man.
Yeah. That's my turn. So how did that work?
That's
So
it. Yeah, you take that. That was 2 turns, right?
I busted you, so
Yeah.
you started that. I planted that.
Now it's my turn.
No, because then you have to do the cop, don't you?
Oh, you read the rules. I'm pretty sure it's basically 2 passes.
Bust one of the other players by placing this card next to his garden. Confiscate his highest card and then discard it.
Mm-hmm.
Leave the busted card next to his garden, so he can discard it on instead of taking his next turn.
So basically,
Okay.
I just skipped that step. But
Yeah. Gotcha.
so I'm just gonna go back to what I was doing and plant more weed.
Hoping to distract you from planting.
Yeah. Look over that way.
Fine, that's fine.
It's all fine and dandelion.
Still fine.
Still fine.
It burns up away.
Yep. So I got nothing, so I'm gonna discard and grab another and pass.
Just gonna clean up the garden a bit.
Clean up that garden. It's a good way to go.
Heard a clean garden is the way to get a man.
Yeah, gonna discard again and use it. Dandelion. Boom, nice strategy.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So I got 6. And you got how many?
9.
9.
Nice.
Okay, let's do another round. Seeing that nothing's on fire in the world. People,
Oh no.
Yeah,
Cats
it's
are
a-
dying.
yeah, people are dying, but people are coming back too, so that's alright.
Aw, rest in peace, Night Raven. Alright, I guess I'll play that card.
Makes sense. I'll get one down for myself.
I'll just take that one, please.
I'm gonna take that one.
Yep.
Alright, I guess I'll take that right back.
Duplicated. How mean.
That was my card, but anyways.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, here you go. Here's a dandelion in your badge.
Fine, I'll clean it up.
Mm-hmm. And here's a hippie smoking some stuff out of your stash.
That's fine, the hoodie's smoking yours too.
That's fine. I'll just put it right back where I found it.
And I'm just gonna thank you very much.
What do you mean? Think what? Boo. Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
Busted. Alright, I'll wait for you to do another turn. And now I post bail.
Going to share some weeds with you.
Sharing some weeds.
Yep.
Not weeds, dandelions, man.
Weeds in a sortable way.
Yeah. Humbly accept your stealing.
How are you accepting it?
Yeah. I'll just accept some more.
Time to took some of your stash.
Man, it's not cool.
You know what's not cool?
Hotzilla.
Godzilla coming in and wiping your farm.
God damn it. Alright, start at humble beginnings again.
Good idea. Better not to get too big for your bridges.
Yeah. Pretty big bridges. You get good cards.
Thank you.
Nice. It's pretty easy to go there. Alright, what you got?
14.
14. Yeah, well, let's do one more. That way you might be able to just win this game, and then we can carry on with a bit more planet building. Looks like we're doing good, though. Nothing's on fire that shouldn't be.
That's good. All your buildings are built?
No. Check. I see no warnings, though, so. Alright.
Oh, that's so cute. Yeah,
Looking up my feng shui, man.
love it. Now it's even.
Not anymore.
Fine, that's fine. Uneven numbers are okay.
They are. They're just fine.
Oh, my garden.
What's that? What are you doing?
I said I was gonna clean up my garden.
What are you doing?
Bakadafian. Probably too short. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna start her off nice and slow.
Oh, that's cute.
Thank you.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
So Ugh.
I do, but I get another turn too, so weed killer on that one. You gonna do it?
I'm trying to think what to do here. I'm calling the cops on you.
Man, narc.
Should have called the cops on me.
Okay.
After this round, the engineers are holding together by things.
Hurry it up, man. Shit's falling apart.
Hey, you know, hurry up and smoke your shit.
Right, I'll come back for more.
I will too.
I'll come back for more.
I'm gonna share some dandelions with you.
Yeah, you can share your stats with me.
You wanted me to share, so I will.
Oh, well, I'll get rid of one of them at least.
Good idea. Well, I help myself to your stash.
I'll take that right back. Actually, I'll take your bigger stash. Thank you.
That's fine, that's fine. Got some ideas here. It's you.
Discard. Pass.
Cheat you, man.
Discard. And pass.
And kill her off.
There you go. Good job.
Thank you.
Alright. That gives you
14.
14. I'll take that as a win on this round.
Woo!
There we go. Complete round 1 of weeds. Alright, back to our normally scheduled program. And we're back. Fun little thing to break it up a bit. That gives them enough time to just sort of chill out and grow their population a bit. I did. Safety guidelines looks like it's winning anyways. No water filtration. Screw that. All right. So we're done all our construction now. Slowly accumulating some resources. We have one injured nugget. That's fine. I don't think he's spreading any disease or anything. Not getting any indicators of that. Let's get him moving on. A bit more upgrades over here. Let's upgrade this whole coast. And keep looking at more water to upgrade it. That's going to be my main priority for the most part. Speed that up a bit. That put me 50 in the hole. 38, 86, not too bad. Okay, it's coming along nicely. think we're gonna make... I'm hoping that we make 1,000 soon. I got enough points, so let's do a little mate fest back home here. Safety guidelines going on. Should have a bunch of Highlanders. I think the whole self-perpetuating thing is starting to work, where we just have so many Highlanders that it's impossible for us to not have any more. That's my theory anyways. Any Highlander I see is going to get knocking boots here. I don't know about this elderly assisted living, actually. Like, if I get another one of those votes, I don't think I'm going to take it because it seems to kill more Highlanders than it does, like, if I'm just doing it manually like this. I think the elderly assisted living is not a good vote for me, based on the fact that, like, most of my population is effectively in the AARP. Oh, we got a plague going on. Stop that. Glad I didn't spend all my points. Affected zone. That person done. Just my sick ones here. Yeah, there. Oh, and the Easter egg is right in the middle of the path. Nice. Now we have to determine why I had an infected zone in the first place. Where was it? It was right beside a cemetery. Of course it was. Did I fire one of you? I don't know. Let's see, who lives close? Who lives close here? Servitello family with Labala and Halu? It's an engineer and a farmer. Might assign... Okay, so... Actually, let's see, where do you live? Going home. How far is home? Probably pretty far. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to assign this farmer to Halu Vonnegut. Here, so you get out of here. Okay, that should help at least get, you know, if the gravekeeper lives right there, then it should speed up the process for this area. And how about one of you guys? What do we got? We got a doing nothing and going for repair. So, Ganoho Servitello, you are now the next gravekeeper because you're doing nothing. Ganoho Servitello. There we go. Now we have people locally going to that graveyard, and hopefully that fills it up and we don't have any more incidences over there. I'm gonna try and keep, like, if I see any problem areas, I'm definitely gonna try and make sure that any of those areas are like I'm getting the residences that are closest to it actually working in those actual parts there. A lot of these things I don't really care much about. We're doing fine on most of our input, but if I do have any problematic, especially with cemeteries, yeah, I think that's going to be the best way to go. Is, you know, if I got somebody that's doing nothing in a house that's right next to a workplace, you're doing nothing here. but you are a gravekeeper. So I wish it told me the like the occupation on that screen, but it doesn't. So is what it is. Got people dying due to thirst. Kind of hard to believe, but how nuggets roll. Okay, let's upgrade this one more time. We got a volcano that we're not going to be able to avoid. Yeah, the belief system in the nuggets is kind of wonky. If you can even do 50%, 50% is like, oh. Yep, that's okay. Okay, so what's up with this? Why is my engineers not dealing with this? This one needs to be upgraded. And I should probably move. I got no family over here. Nobody's living over here, so that makes a lot of sense why these things are falling apart. Technically, we have 1,000 nuggets. There's still 30 kids, but we're at 1,000, so that's pretty good. Obviously, plenty of space for them. Tons of empty houses everywhere. Trying real hard not to turn this into like Detroit in the 1970s. Okay, so let's got a bunch of planks I can get rid of. And bricks. Next village still has nothing. We are slowly running out of warehouse space. Might need to look into getting a bit more storage here. Kind of on the outskirts and stuff now. I never want to have completely full storage. I want them always to be producing, always to make something. And having pretty much access to all materials anywhere they go. Look at the parts that we're getting a little bit light in. And yeah, I'll add some warehouses over here. Gonna need a fire department over here. Let's tie that in. Get the fire network. Firefighters gotta eat. Okay, we're coming into winter. Got enough points to skip. Yeah, let's do it. What could possibly go wrong? Oh wait, lots of things. 87.9 on this one. Not a huge lake. Let me try to find my next biggest lake and maybe upgrade. This one has had problems forever. Even with 2 pumps running, it's still draining really fast. I guess there's just no rain that goes over that area. 91% for 23,000. And I think I'm pretty much maxed on my big lake here. I don't really want to put a ton more. This one's the other big. This is the second biggest lake, so we'll upgrade these pumps over here. That is above and beyond what I actually really want on this lake. It's just kind of out of circumstances that I'm actually putting it on. 101k on the lake is pretty damn good too. It's gonna last us a while before we get down to like critical. But yeah, that's going to be the only issue really is I need to make sure that the points I'm accumulating are going to start putting back into the lakes and into the trees. And I'm hoping that the tree farms there have been working out. You actually have stuff now? Good. I will take all your stuff. Yeah, things are looking pretty good over here. I think we'll run this for about 15-20 more minutes, and then we'll play another round. Alright, it's all coming along. Pretty nice. Got this whole field to tap off of as well. Might as well start laying some foundations for it. I'm gonna take it kind of low and slow on this. I know that when I upgrade, I'll have a little bit more of an area of effect over here, but I don't think I'll be able to reach all the way over here, so start tapping off this area. But if the earthquake is near a volcano, then it probably usually wakes up the volcano. No? Or the green. Hopefully we don't run out of storage space before this all happens. But yeah, we're almost there. 2 more. 3 more. We'll get there. No major rush to get to 1,000. I'm glad I did it in the medieval age though. Probably the first time I've ever had a run through with 1,000 nuggets in medieval. Granted, it's the longest I've ever stayed in medieval age, so kind of all makes sense, doesn't it? That self-perpetuating Highlander thing seems to be working out really nice. Except now I lost like 10 nuggets, of course. I just won't look at the counter anymore. I don't know the button to hide the counter. It'd be nice if there was one. Just there we go. Done. I don't see it. Alright, let's go back to home base and start spreading out again. This lake is getting hurt on for sure, but once I get down, I'm gonna stop on the parks for now. We're at like minus 30.8% pollution each year. As I get into modern age, though, I'll keep trying to build all the way through this, but that'll give us, once the water pumps and everything will help us out. As long as I get to the space age water pumps and the gas or the cloud generators and hydro colliders, then we will have no more woes on this planet. That's my fire covered. Oh, I have some. They're just very slow. Okay. Branch out a little bit farther, see what else needs to be upgraded down this way. See what we owe, 60 and 90, and 117 for iron. Those other iron mines established? We did. Kind of sun. Just, it's... I wish these filters stayed on for more than just that single screen change. Is what it is. Good job defending from nobody that's attacking. Yeah, the bind trying to kill a bunch of people. You can either hit it with lightning or throw a bunch of rocks at it. Yeah. And the rocks are kind of, it's slower, but at least doesn't scare anybody. Yeah. $71 and $152. Alright, the iron thing is going to be an issue eventually. Looking 82% with one pump. Ridiculous. 85% with one pump on. My superstar lake here. These guys are just carrying this whole thing into the next world. I don't think I could have done this kind of planet had I not had a 100k lake. Would have been too much strain on them. The one thing I try and do at very early on is to try and tap into all the lakes that are feasible. You know, it kind of it's sort of like a double-edged win in the sense of, you know, you get to spread your civilization out, and plus you're taking every water source that the planet has available. But yeah, when this particular planet loaded up and I saw this big bastard here, like, okay, this is a good planet. We'll make this work. Even if the cracker battery was like basically on the other side of the planet from where we started. Yeah, say about 15 more minutes, and then we'll have another round of cards there.
Woo!
That was fun though. I do like that game. I don't know where we found it though. Remember where we got it? Yeah, I don't know where I found it. On the road somewhere. Should be a big chunk of iron right there, yeah. No woes on the planks and bricks at all. Actually, I'm probably getting more into... Well, food's getting a little ridiculous too. I don't need 10k of food yet. I need 10k of food when I have 5k of people. I've never even seen 5,000 nuggets on a planet, so... Hope to see this one. We can get, like, GPU crushing numbers of nuggets in this thing. That's really what I want. I want to go with 1 frame a second. What am I running at now? 20, 15, 19. Okay, so yeah, we're still a little whiles away from just going really gnarly on this. We'll get there though. I think the plan is to populate a whole bunch of planets. And after I populate all those planets, I'm going to send them all back to Mother Planet. And just to see what it looks like. Probably save beforehand. Volcano's gonna fuck some stuff up. That's right. Purposely built sort of kind of just throwaway territory around there. Get some houses, a couple warehouses and stuff taken out, but shouldn't be the end of the world here. End of the world from them, obviously, but not everybody. Everything takes iron. Everything. Do it right at the base of the volcano? Why not, right? Makes good sense to me. Lacking on the water out here. All places in the desert. Volcano was it? It's not even that one, it's this one. The big Mamma Jamma. Yeah, I might screw some stuff up. We'll be fine. You know, based on the fact that anybody watching already knows the commands and stuff, I am going to take this spam down a minute. Display messages. Do it like 45 minutes. Public voting I'll still do. That's fine, but I just kind of sick of seeing that. Probably just pinned it to the top of chat. Rocking out these constructions though. Make make sure that all my cemeteries are still employed. And how many do I need to upgrade still? Okay, 1, 3. I have so many reservoirs to upgrade, it's ridiculous, but slowly getting there. That's fine. I'll let this winter ride. Got 34 minutes left. I don't do water filtration. Let's go with right to arms because we're not doing any science. Don't really care about wolf attacks, but kind of like the least of three evils. Seeing that we're not spending our points on winter, spend our points on Highlanders. Probably be planting trees too, but neither here nor there. Oh no, sorry. Out of chat nuggets. Reload, reload. Coming back, nice. Highlanders are getting a little sparse in City Central here. Put up a sign, you know. Country Kitchen Buffet, open at 4 a.m. They'd flock. What do you want to trade? Nothing for nothing? Cool. I will give you 5 or 5 just so you get off my back. Warehouses are okay. So what am I being inundated with? Planks and bricks, right? That's gonna be the big log jam in the warehouses right now. Hey, you looked immortal. Right to arms, alright. 2 arms. That CP amount for now, just in case some crazy disaster pops up. Let them ride out the rest of the winter. It's mostly on the iron side of things. Everything else is fine. But because I'm doing low and slow on iron right now, not gonna go too hardcore on them. So this one gets built. And I think once this one gets built, then we'll maybe have another round. Alright, the official 1K mark. Just cause I didn't even check what year I'm on, but 16, 18, 16, about 1,000. We should be in modern age. Coffee green? Volcanoes. This is gonna mess some stuff up in it. Yep. 2, 3. All right. Residential down. I mean, not the worst thing that could happen. I'm gonna wait for somebody to put out that fire. I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna get on it, right? Yeah, we got people. But how many people do I have employed here? 2. Yep, you got it. And how many houses do I have here? Just that one. They are kind of in the boonies, so I'll rebuild it. Nice to see they haven't touched this forest yet. They've cleared up just about damn near everything else, but not this forest. And 685 up. Yep. Doing it. I really don't want to tank these lakes, but I don't have a choice. Unless I twiddle my thumbs, wait for, or sacrifice a whole bunch of nuggets. Oh yeah, there's a spot. Come on. There it is. Perfect. I said I wouldn't, but I did. Come on. What? I think I'm going to turn a bunch of these parks off. Don't need them right now. Aesthetically, we can still look at them. But I'd rather use the water for something else. Turn them back on later. Point 4. Watching the water go up. Scene. Fine. Okay, so pretty good on iron and everything else, but I'm going to let the iron accumulate a bit. I think this point in time we're going to do another round of weeds. Nobody's watching anyways, so it's all good. Alright. Go to camera 2. And that mic's back on.
Hello, everybody.
Okay. Let's do it. Ready to go?
You start.
One plant, one world, one plant.
2 plant, 2 worlds.
Dandelion.
3 weeds. Notice a bit of a pattern?
Yeah, a little bit.
Aww. Womp womp.
My own pattern.
I'll keep my pattern going then.
No.
Well, that was very nice. You could have stolen my dandelion.
I could have. I didn't.
You should have. I'm taking some time to think about this. I figured out a great plan.
Yep.
Hope you like it.
Steal my shit, eh?
Yep. And sharing.
Sharing is caring.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Discard and pick up.
Oh, I'm so pleased with that.
There you go. And let's take one of those other ones, cleaning up the whole neighborhood there.
Ah. Bring that back up again.
Nice. A little too.
Good idea.
Yeah, good round.
That's it.
Yeah,
Got some numbers on the board.
Yep, yeah, that was a good strategy there. I'll give you that. So what do you got?
13.
13. 8. 12. Beat me by 1.
6.
Right, right. Yeah, this time.
1.
Humble little garden.
Ah. Ooh, ah, ah, ah.
3.
3. Ha, 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 ha.
3.
Alright, fine. 2.
Sear 2 with
it yet. Two.
Alright, I'll do 4.
Clean that up.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna clean that up too.
Yeah, good for you.
Thank you. But while I was cleaning, it kind of sent some seeds your way.
Oh, jeez.
I apologize.
This seed's got somebody pissed off. That guy is that guy.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Well, unfortunately, with Potzilla being in town, cops.
These are cops every time. Every time. Taking my highest stash here.
Yeah. Some numbers on the board. Don't want the season to go to waste. Right?
Yeah, that's true. That's right.
Good job.
6, 9, 15. What you got?
13.
Tie. But yeah, right. Yeah, pattern.
Some better cards to stand.
Best card ever.
Oh, it's so cute.
Just skin that back.
Ooh.
And back. And back.
Well then. Gonna that one back. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just add to, let's see, balancing it out, you know, of course.
Use
Mm-hmm.
wait. First part of it shuffled me death myself.
Here, I'll help you out. What'd you have? How many did you have?
Oh, I thought that was that.
I had 5. I got 12.
7.
37 for me in total, and you got 30. Yeah, if this round goes well, one of us is going to win it.
What are we at right now?
37 and 34.
Oh, wow.
Lead just barely.
The cards are taking pretty easy this time. Like, he really kicked his ass the first round. He deserves to win.
Nope. Have at it.
Started off like that.
Cool.
Grow that. Thank you.
Smoke that, thank you.
Smoke that. Thank you.
Gonna smoke that, thank you.
Ooh. You suck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, oh, oh.
Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Just in case you got any hippies around.
No, but I do have some needs for you.
Oh yeah, I do too.
I came prepared.
That is pretty good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Just also blow you all a little.
Oh. That's it. Nicely done. That'll be you winning, I think.
11.
11. Yep, you got it. Good round. Good round. 0, 2.
You almost had that one, though. You almost had that one.
I did. But then I didn't.
I just had to make sure I beat your ass again.
Yeah.
I think you got black and blue or something.
Let's try. Yeah, let's get back to business. And we're back. What did I miss? Not a whole bunch of much, eh? A little bit of accumulation. But everything's done and ready to go. Keep going back and upgrading. Couple more people in these oil jacks. I gotta be almost done upgrading reservoirs. Let's see. Yep, almost done. Couple pages left. You know, I don't know. Sometimes when I get that warning, it freaks me out. Where it's like you're gonna lose like thousands of units of water. I don't want to do that. 36 minutes worth of water left. Nothing. Pretty much. I mean, if you don't have schools, then recovery points. But as soon as you get a bunch of schools in there, then the whole expedition thing is moot. How is our areas looking? Alright. Getting a good smattering of medieval and Stone Age right across. Wolves. You gonna get anybody this time? Let's. Probably not. Okay, hopefully I can trade some of this food out of the way. I got 10,000 food, and that's taking up almost all my warehouse storage. So let's get to trading. At least a few thousand. Let's find my exiles first. Nope, not food. One. I know I'm taking food for food, but just trying to get them down to 0. Still too much. They just didn't have a lot of resources to start with. 444 out of them. Let's see what other 444. Good. Good enough. And last civilization. Just want to get rid of my food. Good enough. All right. Well, that made a little dent, not by much. And I got somebody dying due to hunger. Well, that person just got invited to the wrong party, apparently. 'Cause we got some food. Make some more prepped food, though. There we go. I missed that. Somebody die of. Nothing? Okay, cool. Come on. Well, kind of missed the window for skipping winter. So, do what we do. Lazy hunters or lazy couriers. I want to see that. A lot of lazy people around here. That's sort of concerning. You guys doing? You guys all like voyeuring? Everybody's just watching this house bang away. Food for all, yeah, let's do it. I will do a food for all on this one. We have an overabundance food here, and I don't really have the storage for it. You guys take what you need for the next half an hour or so. I'll wait till we get into spring for that. Next winter, it looks like we got a firestorm. Makes as much sense as anything else in this universe. Firestorm when it's like -20. Yeah, we're coming into spring. Don't mind. Water. Not all my water. Some of it. Here's... Yep. Imuzinha, welcome in. Welcome to Strangetopia. We do last names here as well, so if you would like to have lineage in the universe and you have a last name in mind, let me know and I will add that to you, and then you can basically start your family line. And if not, just have fun. Do what you do as a nugget. Okay, so not too bad in the hole there. The iron's still going to be an issue. Not a huge issue, but I want to make sure that the iron's getting really taken care of here. That's a pretty good spot, I'd say. 3,000. Saw 3K there. 3 3s. Sold 3 7. Yo, that's a great spot for iron. Probably a good spot for a stone mine too. Not that I need a lot of stone, but the more I have, the more I can trade off. And the more bricks we can make, and once we get into that modern age beauty, that's going to be really nice. We're going to have a lot of resources just to trade immediately for electronics and steel and anything else that the exile villages are offering. What's the big lake doing? 99%, not bad. I do want to have enough points to skip this next winter. That way we can get rid of this firestorm. It looks like the food for all is kind of keeping us at bay. We haven't really gained a lot of food recently, which is good. I don't want to keep that chilled out just a bit. Let me see if all my warehouses are made. I gotta imagine they are. Well, there's one still. The one that we just planted. Well, let's pop a couple more warehouses down. Put one disrespectfully close to the exiles. Oh, no, that'll break my road. Alright. across the street. Seems like no matter where we build, we're pissing somebody off. Doing on trees, still 18,000. The water is going to be the major issue. Trees, we can always figure out, you know, I can sacrifice a whole bunch of people to get more, but I already got a nugget. I get 2 nuggets on this planet. What's going on? Ah. Thank you for the creator points. Always use more of those. Lacking on glass? Not really. Let's go assign. Bump up the glass production just a bit. And turn. Let's put another gas mine down as well. I like it. How we doing? Oil over here. Relatively untouched. Water's good. Warehouse? Sure, why not? Didn't recognize command. Donate creator points. Interesting. I don't know what that means, but I think I got it. I wasn't really paying attention at the end of the vote, but regardless, thank you both for the creator points. Yeah, I'll save up the creator points for the season skip. How we doing? 138. Make sure all my engineers are all populated. Just a couple clouds on here. How's Big Lake doing? Not great. Not great. This may be my downfall for spending too long in medieval age and everything, is just the fact that I couldn't get to base age pumps and generators and everything in time, but we'll see. Got a bunch of parks turned off right now. That's helping with the water, and I still don't need that many parks on, so I'll turn a couple more off. Doesn't bring the pollution down that much, and it's going to help me accumulate a lot more water as well. I'd like to get to once I get all our reservoirs upgraded, it should be pretty damn close to 10k worth of water. How many more do we have to go? So I'll have to play some more in order to get to 10k, but we'll get close. Oh, chunky autosave. Okay. Old Jack's looking on. More under construction. Assign somebody that defense tower. I already did. I don't need 2 people in that defense tower quite yet. If ever, really. Some buildings I just don't want to have too many people in, you know, it just doesn't make any sense. Until people start attacking, and then I'll man all the buildings, but at this point in time, yeah, we're pretty pacifistic run through right here. These guys are always angry at us, and that makes sense. They'll never not be angry at us because we've got them surrounded. I mean, I'd be angry too. But that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. I guess they should be thankful that I didn't just zap them out of existence, right? Coulda. Orators causing a disturbance. I'm just going to let them waste their breath. They want to take a couple people, where are they going to go with them, you know? Close to winter now. This would be a good skip for everything, actually, because, you know, get rid of this firestorm, and also it's just going to keep filling up our water reservoirs there. Yeah, I didn't think I could. It's close, but no. How about here? No. Nope. Man, that's as close to the road as you can get. Like, on the road. On the road again. Ah. Should have been paying attention to that. You're losing the energy battle. Getting more kinetic generators in here. Okay. Yeah, I put him to a pretty decent stress test on the iron there. So 222 required. Okay, yeah, we're doing pretty good on numbers here. I really threw a bunch at him. I'm probably going to ease off on that for a minute. We're almost in winter, so let's get ready to skip the season. Anytime now, you want to change over to winter, that'd be great. Give us some blue. Blue. Nice, getting hooked up there. Okay. How many warehouses do I have under construction? A few. Yes, I do. Good. I'm gonna need them. We're running out of space pretty fast as they keep collecting this stuff. But the food for all has kept us at bay here. It's great. Make sure all our buildings are populated. Station, iron mine's up, good. Iron mine rocking. Neutral nuggets. Oh. I think there's one more iron mine on the way as well. You're wrong. I am wrong. Alright. That'll be fine over there. Okay, so I'm not going to touch this. I'm going to ride out this summer. We got 230 in the hole for all that, and iron's always going to be a little tricky until we're upgraded everything, but we are getting pretty close to being fully upgraded, as far as I can see. If the game loads everything, I would love to see a full list of things. Guess it's not going to do that. We're not going to find out. Every once in a while. Super glitchy. Well, if that's being the case, I think there's only one real way to keep my mind off this, and I think it's another round of cards. Let's play the game. That gives me a few minutes away from building stuff, because if I just keep watching this, I'll just keep building. No matter how many times I say, okay, I gotta stay away from this. I'm gonna leave this in fast forward mode. And for anybody that's watching that just joined up, we are gonna play a little game. It's called Weeds, and we basically grow a little weed garden with cards. Thank you for the invent. I'm not researching anything for quite a while until I get all my medieval stuff upgraded. Then we're going to be going into industrialization, but that's going to be a while for now. I still have a bunch of stuff to upgrade. So right now, I'm just going to let the planet kind of chill out. It's going to go into a little small picture-in-picture screen here, and we're going to have a couple rounds of cards. See if I can win one of these days. First person to 50. I'm going to switch over there. I'm going to go half speed here. And we're going to switch over to the card table. Okay. We are at the card table now. My turn to start planting my garden. And same strategy as always. I'm going to plant my first one.
Well, you shouldn't have put up some advertising.
Man, hippies right off the bat. It's never a good sign. Comes with bad mojo, man. Dandelions in your garden.
Okay. Plant a weed plant to the company.
Alright, I'll keep your plant company with my company.
Oh. Bree's kind of a crowd.
They made a show about that, you know.
Did they?
Yeah. You too young for Three's Company? Or what?
I guess so, apparently.
Come and knock on our door.
I'm just gonna...
Get rid of that. Oh, you're weeding, or de-weeding. I'm re-weeding.
Yeah, we have two, but just wanted to get some space up in here.
Alright. I guess I'll keep growing that crop there.
Boom.
Oh no.
Boom.
What's that sound?
Boom.
What's that sound? It's Potzilla!
Potzilla!
God damn. Wait, 7 crops. Alright. Oh. All's fair in love and war. I'm taking your shit.
Yeah, stealing's not nice.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna steal it back.
Well, 3 steals makes it right.
You can give up on that one and just improve it.
Yep. Or get blocked.
You just
Get de-blocked. Mine's growing again.
mine is too.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Strategy. Let's see. Comes down to, do you have something that'll destroy this or not? Let's see if you do.
I do not, but
Okay. There you go. Not bad. First to 5. Nothing's on fire on the planet. Alright, good, good.
11 for me, please.
11, okay. You got 11, I got 10. 11. Alright. Okay, next round. Right. How you starting your garden? With a 2 for
Yeah.
put down a 1er.
I got bored of ones.
Trips.
Next one.
I'm gonna just keep it simple. It's pretty simple. I'll reflect the simplicity with another dandelion.
I shouldn't have done that.
Man, those hippies, man. Once they want 1 plant, then they want 2. Nope.
Replace it with something better.
And yeah, the bigger you get, the harder you fall.
Ooh, damn.
And then after you get busted, they tear out the patches, and then all the crap comes in.
Oh.
Then you got a whole bunch of dandelions growing on that nice, once pristine lawn.
Clean it up a little bit.
There you go. You know, you got your savings, you know, after you got busted there.
Yeah.
And I pickpocketed you, and I got some of your savings too.
Ouch. Isn't anything valuable or off limits to you?
Are you trying to say there's nothing sacred?
Thank you.
Okay.
Being real cute and quiet over here.
Well, it's a pass.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll open up your world for you.
Oh.
Potzilla strikes again. Smoked all your crops.
I do. Fair enough, a twofer.
A nice twofer. That's cute. Good round.
Thanks.
What you got? 2?
2.
Yeah, so 13 total. And that's 6, 7, 8. Sure. Something. Well, I'll just make it up.
3, 5, 5. Wait, only one plant. I know that the hit you drank.
Okay. You're just angry because I won.
No, I'm excited that you won. Actually, I won how many games so far?
I don't remember. Stoned. Smoked your crop with Potzilla there.
I'm friends with him. Just wants to destroy the city.
How the phoenix rises from the ashes there.
I guess so.
What do we got? What are we starting with? What are we doing? What are we doing?
What are you doing?
It's kind of like an olive branch.
I'll let him have one back.
I'll take it. I got space for it.
Yeah, I know.
I like your 2.
You too.
I'll see your 2 with a 2.
Multiply from there.
Man, you keep getting too big and the feds keep coming after you.
God damn it.
My turn here?
You know what?
Oh,
You were being to me.
man. Thought we were bros, Potzilla. I gotta put you know what? I gotta start fresh with your stuff. I had this buddy, Dave. Dave is here, man.
Eat it.
You invite Dave. He's gonna take everything from you.
Not very nice of Dave.
No. He's got a friend, Bill.
Oh, Bill. Really? Damn it, man. This sucks.
Man, you kicked Bill out of your garden? He called the cops on you.
Damn. Narc?
While you're walking away with that, I'm just gonna do one of those. And as you're getting out of jail, you know, Bob posted bond for you, but man,
Screw you.
good thing I killed that weed.
I thought I liked you.
Damn, that's a big number. Your sticky fingers will take it.
No! Ah.
Good game.
Womp womp.
Good game.
Good game.
Okay, so it's at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 16 to me. Give me 37. And what'd you have?
4.
4. You do 17 in total. Joys of having cemetery coverage. So I just don't have to worry about infected zones or nothing.
Quite balanced. I'm now the mayor of your city.
Oh, good for you. Medical aid. Medicinal aid.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
You don't want to celebrate me?
I'm gonna save my point for Creed.
I get it. It's not one flower, it's another.
Alright. Got going on over there.
1. Oh.
One. Let's see your 1 with a 2.
I like your 2s.
Let's see your 2 with a dandelion.
Ouch. Well, I'm just gonna take your 2.
Take my 2, man.
Your 2.
Well, I'm calling caps on you.
Ouch.
And while you're in jail, Dave came back and smoked your flower, bro.
Hey, feel betrayed.
Yeah. I'm just gonna modestly put my first plant down.
What? Doesn't matter that it's modest. It's not allowed.
Yeah, well, keeps coming back though. It's like a roach. Get it?
Ha ha ha.
And then they keep getting bigger
And bigger.
and bigger.
We're kind of stuck there.
Don't worry, I'll unstick you.
Damn it! Supposed to be friends. Start over, I guess.
I guess so. Tomorrow.
Fine.
Maybe Thursday will be a good day for starting over.
You know what? Screw you. You suck.
Busted me 4 plants. All right. Okay. All right. Cops are left now. It's fine. I'll get my pesticides out. Get rid of those weeds that have been growing around my property since I've been in the pen. Luckily, I hit another one up my butt.
Ooh, that's what stank. Go small, hopefully.
Just a tiny little crop.
Leave me
Tiny
alone.
little crop.
Tiny little crops.
Good game.
Nice done.
Alright. So that's just put me over to the win.
Congratulations.
Right. 6. Yep. That's the win.
That's the win.
Good game. Alright. That concludes this round of weed.
Woohoo!
We still have any viewers? Probably not. Alright, go back. Alright, and we're back. Let's see, what do we got here? Yep, everybody left. That's okay. 1,000 CP. I'm gonna fill up some lakes with this. That was totally worth. Wait. Which lakes need them most? I need a bunch. Big Mamma Jamma lakes over here. 92%. Actually, that's not bad recovery. Okay. Love. Looking a little low too. Big lake definitely needs love. And the biggest lake, I'm sure it does. So I'm just gonna steal some points on it. Taking a lot off these lakes. They've been treating us pretty well. Night Raven, welcome in. How we doing tonight? That is 1 a.m. Did you get home? He's still in the middle of loadout. Gee, the Lou. Hopefully they're not playing any tricks on you. That'd be kind of cheap. Haven't finished a single truck yet. Oh dear. Hours in. Oh, that's rough. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully, it's one of those ones that like nothing happens for a bunch of time and then it all kind of comes together in an hour. How many trucks? Six. Six is hopefully that doesn't take too much longer. It's their first loadout. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me check. Affected zone in the middle of the city. What's going on here? Right next to a cemetery? Okay, so... Yep. Yeah, sometimes the dock thing is tricky for some people, especially if they're totally used to it, right? I hope it goes quick for you. You don't have to see the sunrise. Um, how'd the day go for you otherwise? Bug. Been an awesome day though. 4 big gigs, manned them all. Absolute awesome. Knew you would. I'm glad you could stop by, you know, even if loadout's going kind of slow. Hang out over here in Strangetopia. Make some babies. I keep trying to get to 1,000 adults, and the game keeps knocking me back, so we're gonna need some more mating going on. Going to the office to do checks? Gotcha. No. Start populating more farms now. Kind of, with the food for all, it's like I need to start balancing it out. I don't want to lose all my food, but pretty good. 97% for this lake. That's not bad at all. Doing okay. We're coming in back into spring here. 27 minutes left on that. The lakes seem to be like okay with what we're taking out of it, so I'm happy with that. I know we dumped a lot of water in with the powers, but happy to see most of them recovering. Chunky autosaves. These autosaves are getting pretty gnarly. Hey, stay away from my damn forest. $15K now. That's way low. I need to get up to about 24. Power's not either. So get my generators fixed up here. Probably need to make some more before the end of the day. No generation over here, so might as well start getting some generators down here. Yes, even if it pisses them off. Supplies we can trade. Lots of stone to trade. Bricks, I should say. Take it. Thanks for kicking some rocks.
Hi, Andy.
Gonna need more kinetic generators. I mean, that. Just keep it on rejuvenate. Over here. Hopefully we can increase the power because yeah, I started at 10K and we're running low. I'll trade it up here and I got one more exile city I gotta trade. Guys, good stuff. I'm getting to that point in the game where I probably should be in modern age, where I should be getting some solar panels down and everything, but kind of kicking my feet here on this. Yeah, you died. Reservoirs. Check how many we got. Okay, we are all upgraded on all reservoirs. That's awesome. Baby Rage. Brown. I don't know what that means. That's baby. Gotcha. I'd be pissed if I had to go to work at 2 years old as well. Turned around the food, but we're not turning around the electricity. Pull in generators here. Sure, I got enough labor for it at least. Yeah, gotta wait for them to all be made. We just threw a bunch of material at them, but at least we're turning around on iron now. Way too many bricks. Warehouses. Yeah, we got enough space in warehouses now. Yeah, I need to turn this kinetic thing around in a hurry. Getting those built. It looks like for medieval age, that's 1,000 people, or that's what I'm gonna get. This game will not allow any more of it, pretty much. I mean, I appreciate all the knocking boots and everything, but yeah, just not creating any in-game kids. Maybe try and brute force it a bit, but I don't think we're gonna get very much farther with population in medieval age. Could be wrong, but what it looks like. Probably clone center. Oh, many. Fucking immortals over here. Running out of points. It's a good problem to have, is having too many Highlanders, but don't have the points. So let's see how that goes, because I got a blizzard coming up next year. Should be able to make our points back. Make sure my generation is... Yeah, we're maxed out here. 27 a minute. As close as I can get to it. Turn this around, guys. Come on, kinetic runners. We need the runners. Yeah, I may have underestimated how many kinetic generators I needed for a full planet. And we're losing people. 976. Got 26 kids in the hole. That's alright. We're almost back up to 10k of food as well, so I'm not going to hire any more farmers. Iron's doing good. Oil's doing great. Fill out on my cement factory for a second. How many do I have going? One. I'm going to knock that down to 3 people for a second. Kind of wish reducing the amount of workers reduced the amount of electricity, but that's not how it works. I think kinetic's a reasonable power source. It just takes a lot of bodies to do, you know? But I use the kinetic generators because for the space travel part of it, I just get a nuggetoid on a kinetic wheel, and then golden, right? You don't have to worry about wind or solar or anything like that. But it should be in tandem, right? You know, you're not just relying on people running, because once you get into modern age, it's also the solar generation, and that's where it balances out. I've just taken, you know, a good long time to get into the next stage. We're still not there yet. Getting there though. Let's see, how many buildings do I have to upgrade? Will you let me know? Okay, so we still got just a couple pages of upgrades left. I'm gonna get on everything except for the water pumps. That's it. It looks like everything else is going to be upgraded as we go. Once we get everything else upgraded, and then I might bounce into modern age. We'll see how that goes. Oh, I might save that for another stream. Coming into winter, 7,800 in. I don't have the points to change it anyways, so we'll be fine. Getting sort of into the positive for energy right now. Not completely, though. Sweet. Definitely need a contraception ban because the game does not want to produce more than like 5 or 10 nuggets at a time right now. The wolves attacking. Let's see if we can actually witness this attack. Nope. Too late. Suppose I should build some barracks just in order to attack the planet cracker in the modern age. But I guess, yeah, let's put them over here. Some barracks over here. See if that might even kind of kickstart the aggression of the exiles. I kind of tuck them in like so. I'll do 2 here. And I'll get them spread out. Not that I can see anything, so I'll wait till the end of winter here. You want to trade? What do you got to trade? Nothing for nothing. You can have a bunch of rocks. Not that many. You have that many. There you go. Alright. Really want to see some positive energy here. Another blizzard coming, eh? I don't think I'll just have to take that one. Gonna freeze a lot of nuggets though. Alright, I got the points. May regret this. We're gonna change seasons halfway through winter. So fucking scared. Like we're pretty much fully upgraded now. Minus a few water pumps. Lakes are taking a pretty hard hit because of these pumps. Knock those boots. Too sick or injured. Where are we gonna find those? About here. One. Just injured. Find that other one. There we go. Perfect. You're already in the hospital, but we'll heal you anyways. Use another believer. Once we get the barracks in, I think I've pretty much built everything I can build. I guess I could put rehab centers in. Yeah, I do have a few criminals in here, so let's get some cop shops going on. Not really a year, or like when you're ready for it. Right? Some people go in the first 200 years. People are crazy and they go in like in 1,000 years, right? I'm one of those crazy ones. Yeah, it's all about the balance there. If you're balanced, then you can move in. You know, that's the thing, is you don't have to take over the whole planet to get your balance on. Yeah, this is just an experiment. I want to see if it's reasonable to have the whole planet populated before going into the next stage, or I should have just kind of gone with the flow, you know? The energy thing is probably the toughest part. Especially because kinetic generation is just so hit and miss, right? You never know who's going to get on their wheels. I still think kinetic is probably the best way to go. It's tougher, but I think it pays off long run. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're starting to get pretty low on oxygen here. Might have to reserve a few thousand points for trees and water. Or just pull the trigger and get into modern age. Boot through modern age and get into space age so I can actually save the planet. Another downfall of what I'm doing is that I've kind of populated so much space now that I have to, instead of having a big industrial complex, I sort of need to get, industry wherever I could fit it. Which might work well because, not everybody has to run to the same spot. But I don't know. I'm going to have to see when we get into modern age. I don't think that's going to be tonight, though. No. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to look where the hell am I going to put my Cosmodrome, and I think this is the only spot at this point in time, right next to the volcano. Isn't the or just use a desert. I might just have to go to. Yeah, I'm trying to save all this just for forest. I do have a couple potential spots. Actually, like it's hard to eyeball the scale, but I think maybe just using this desert patch is probably going to be a big industry. I think once we push past the medieval age, get into the modern age, it's going to be it'll be a struggle for a little bit. Just getting all the basic resources, but I think once we come out the other side, this whole thing will, the whole patience is virtue sort of thing will be worth it. We shall see. Crazy that I still got people dying of thirst, but I think they're just dumb. Nobody's happy with me. Go figure. Barbarian. Agree with any of you guys yet? Bill's got nothing. Can't trade with you yet. Alright. Emu Xena, rest in peace. Alright, going this winter. 500 in. And 2300 down. Means I need 4600 at least. So it should be good. It's hovering at 1000 no matter what I do though. Flies again. Nice. I'll take all your stuff. Two trucks done. Rigging's down. Yeah, that'll fly in now. One of those bottleneck moments, right? And like I said, first show, they'll get better. %, that's not looking good. How about you? 95, still holding fast. Spot for the barracks right beside the enemy. Sure. These are the guys I'm more concerned about than anybody, is if they decide to attack, then they're going to send zombies at me. But we do have a lot of defense around here. A couple hunters' huts. Lodges, hunting lodges, whatever you want to call it. I think I'll give them a couple more here, at least one more. Each deity has its own temple, and by what they have on top of their temple, you can tell what kind of stuff they're going to send. So this one's got the Grim Reaper. That means their attacks are zombies. Then if you go into the barracks as well, the easiest way to tell. Barracks. Then this one will send tornadoes. This one will send fire. The barracks are done. I'm not going to populate them yet because I don't really have a need for it. But it's good to have them up. Same with my tank hangars, my helicopters and stuff like that. Like this will probably be the spot for as much industry as I can fit in here. 6 steel, 4 electronics. Something like 8 or 10 chemical, 2 fuel. Steel's going to be the big one though. And we need to keep stockpiling gas because of that. Find some nice pockets of gas around here. Yeah, yeah. I think all our upgrades are now done. Minus the water pumps. Yeah, everything's upgraded. See if we got everybody occupied here. Law enforcement, medics, and 3 to the oil jack. Neutral. Man, I wish that filter stayed. And I think everything else is... There's another kinetic up. And... yeah, a couple more things to be built. I think we are ready for modern age. Accelerated studies, I guess I'll use that. Still a majority of educated, but nothing wrong with pushing them through school a little faster than they need to be. Yeah, I got what? 4 more buildings. Oh, look, I can sort by condition all of a sudden for a second. I have like 6 or 7 things to build. Man, I think we are pretty much ready. I'm still not doing great on kinetic, so this is me just being anal retentive about it. But get a few more generators down. Get them pumping out as much energy as I possibly can, because we're going to need it. I don't know why I put 2 side by side everywhere. Kind of OCD about it, but it seems to work. It's a good system. Be tough to drain all this before I need to use it, but keep going with it. Okay. These points, I got no choice. I gotta plant some trees. We're getting really low on trees. Cops are taking Adahy downtown. The OG Nugget got arrested. First Nugget on the planet. 1,717 years old, and he's getting arrested. You figured he'd know better by now. Went down one criminal. Must be doing something right. My rehab center all packed full, probably. Not even. Not even. Got an empty spot. An infected zone. That's been a long time since we saw one of those. What's going on over here? My. Okay. Got nobody living in these residentials. That does me no good. Over here? Yeah. These are all just... Well, that is funny to walk back. What was I saying as you walked in? Right. Some people in the gas mines. At least people are living in these ones. Batteries are... finally under attack. The first time. I don't think they're gonna go very far, but good job, guys. Nice try. Want to trade? No? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think at this point in time, I kind of just got to chill out and keep accumulating points so we can start keep going on with the forest building. Because we're getting not doing great on oxygen right now. And again, it's my fault for not jumping into modern space age and being able to save the planet. But the low and slow has been working pretty well. In charge right now. Accelerated studies, okay. Yeah, it looks like we took away some of their houses after they attacked. I'm not really going to initiate any attacks here. I'm just going to kind of let them grow out. Because if my theory is right, once we get into modern age, they're not going to have enough space to build any kind of military compound at all. So they're going to be pissed at us for eternity. But we won't really have to deal with them because they just won't have any defenses. They won't have to, or offenses really. Got you guys pretty surrounded here. Alright. So, few materials in the hole, not too bad. Everybody's assigned to everything. 100 unemployed. And what? About 8 projects underway. Not too bad. Basically, after this, once we're all sort of set up, I might do a bit more of the defense towers. I'd like to basically have like a lot better coverage than what I have. All I've done really is focused on encapsulating the exiles, and when we get to the modern ones as well, like the area of effect is, I'd like to say, around double of what the medieval ones are. But what I'm going to try and do as well is, like, just in case with the planet cracker that if we're struggling on CP and we can't zap the hell out of them, I'd like to see if even our military can just take care of it. And I don't know if the defense towers are going to do anything. I know they're going to do everything against the UFOs. I don't know if they actually work with the planet cracker as well, or you have to send in troops. But I do know that we have a pretty heavily armed... Yeah, not too bad. We got lodges we have. We only have 12 hunters lodges right now. And how many workers do we have? 110. Let's fill all these up. Get everybody in lodges right now. That brings us down to 91. I'd like a heavily armed society, basically. Get turned off. I don't need them yet. I think that'll probably about do it for tonight. Doing pretty good on everything. I could, turn around my water supply and everything. Probably end up skipping a few winters, but we have turned around the electricity. Finally got enough kinetic generators to be getting reasonable amount of power up. I always like to see more. Storage is doing okay. Food is just out of control. I gotta trade off like 6,000 food, just taking up space in storage. It's effectively almost half my storage space is just food. But everything else is looking pretty good to get into the modern age now. I think the water is going to be our major struggle. But as long as I keep enough points to skip a few winters here and there, we should be fine on that. Still rocking 22 minutes out. But yeah, I'm going to save the modern age for the next stream. But it will be, maybe spend another hour or so in medieval, picking away everything. And then after that, I think we're pretty much ready. We've broken 1,000. Thank you, chat, for knocking so many boots. That helps a lot. But going in with at least, around 100 unemployed. We've got a majority of educated, no injured, and a whole hell of a lot of Highlanders. How many pages of Highlanders? Good. So, seeing that we have damn near 600 Highlanders, that should help to self-perpetuate the rest of society. Basically, it's just, the more they're mating, the more chances we have to make more Highlanders, and so on and so forth. So it's going to really help us out, I think, in modern age. But we do need to get to modern age to get to, I believe it's penicillin, or pretty much any of the other life expanding things. And then we can carry on with the rest of the tree. And so we'll, just like everything else, is we'll spend a good long time in the modern age before we get to space age. You know, and we'll get to solar panels is going to be our lifesaver there. Once I populate with solar panels, then I can get a whole bunch of nuggets off of the kinetic generators. And yeah, so we'll work on basically plugging away through modern age and getting a whole bunch of surplus of steel and electronics and plastics and chemicals and blah blah blah. And then once we get there, then we'll get into space. We'll get everything ready for space before I even go to the moon. I'm going to have the full tree completely unlocked. That way, once I get to the moon, we're not like waiting on different researches or anything like that. And I think a big part of it is once we get to these guys here, these are going to be the cloud generator and the hydro collider are going to be our game changers. So I'm not going to beeline it towards that, but I am going to have that as sort of my main goal, is getting into the atmospheric water harvesters and cloud seeding, because I need to alleviate the massive amount of water that we're going to be taking in, and I need to get more trees on this planet. So kind of just chilling out as we do, gaining our points, planting trees and forests, and then carrying on, and hopefully we'll get this place up and running and nice and balanced in the next stream. But until then, I appreciate you watching, and I appreciate the boot knocking and all the support. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a good night. I will see you next time. You rock.